Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to what will be the last of the Advent Calendar streams. I was going to do this yesterday as a final part of the 25 Days Christmas along with the actual Lego build stream, but I was so busy setting other stuff up that I never really got around to it. So I'm doing it now before it gets too late. But yeah, I'm going to do a full review of the set in order, day by day, because I didn't really do that on the last day because it was already late as it is. So I'm going to do a full review. Front of the box, back of the box, every day's worth of pieces, minifigures, everything. Full review. I am going to go in order of days. So, there's also that. So, yeah. If you haven't already looked at the distance for the channel, I am going to go and get started here. It is probably going to take about 15 to 30 minutes to do the full review. Somewhere in that time frame. And then I'm going to go live and build set number 40701. The 244-piece ballerina and nutcracker scene Lego set, which I was supposed to build Christmas night. But as I said, I was busy with other stuff, setting other stuff up, working on other stuff, that I never really got around to it, unfortunately. So, I am going to do that as well. But that'll be a separate stream immediately afterwards. So yeah, if you haven't looked at the distance for the channel, here is the camera swapped over. So, hello everyone, welcome to the Hello Bone Live Snip joining. I'm going to swap over here to the main camera so I can do this review. So, I'll start with the actual box itself. So obviously, the front of the box, 300 pieces, set number 21280, the 24-day Lego Minecraft Advent Calendar, the first one of the entire series. It came out this year. Obviously, the 2025 Advent Calendar is technically in the name, Advent Calendar 2025. It showed a few of the things on it by default for day one, or on the front of the box, but it doesn't show what was actually in the doors. The back of the box actually showed what it looks like on the inside, showing a few of the pieces way before they happened. For instance, day one was Alex, and I think it was like day 4 or something was the creeper with the snowberry bush. And yet some of these doors are closed, and other minifigures are here. The snowberry bush, the creeper, the oak tree that was partially chopped down. Things like that. So technically, it showed stuff that wasn't actually revealed on what days. But it was there. On the inside, obviously, it was a pretty big area. Every stream I added the day's item to the board, and every day I would reconstruct it to be the same, so it would have a coherent build at the end of it. I will do that one more time in the stream, whilst all the other doors are right there. So I am going to use this one more time to figure out what things happened on what days, starting with day 1. Day 1 was Alex with a stick, seed, and present. So I will grab those right now. This day also came with 2 extra of the clear seed print piece, which allows me to use them in future sets if I don't have them. So I'm going to actually keep those spare parts around as always. I'm going to swap over to the desk view camera and do this review. Start with all the reviews of this. I'm going to do all the reviews back to back, so if you haven't already liked the video just for the channel, here is the review starts. So here's a look at the unique sweater Alex and the seed printed piece in the hand there. This is a unique minifigure because of the print on the chest piece, or whatever is the shirt. So that is a unique minifigure. So that is Alex. And on day 1 with Alex, we got this basic red and yellow striped present with the blue bow. Nothing too special about it, except this is the only present piece in the entire set. The only one that came with it. So I'll set that to the side for day 1. Day 2 was the oak tree and an iron axe. Now, this partially chopped down oak tree is actually in multiple pieces. It's all on jumpers, so you could technically chop off the leaves if you just want the leaves off. Or maybe both of the blocks. Or just one of the blocks. It doesn't really matter. You could, it just comes apart in full pieces. This is the only one in this set that is like that. So that's the oak tree. It's just a whole bunch of blocks. It is minifig scale technically. And this day also came with the iron axe. For the longest time, the iron axe was just sitting on the ground next to the tree. It is just a basic iron axe Minecraft piece. Nothing too special about an iron axe. Now, almost to day 3. Day 3 gave us a crafting table, a wooden shovel, and a torch. Kind of like a day 1 starter pack. I can find the torch. It's in the ground here. So, let's start with the crafting table. It is just the basic crafting table we've gotten in Minecraft since the first ever LEGO Minecraft set. Or minifig scale one at least. Just a basic crafting table. Nothing too special about a crafting table. It's one of the few pieces that they've yet to change or update with LEGO Minecraft. We also did get, of course, that shovel piece that I mentioned before. Just a basic wooden shovel. Got this probably 100 times at this point over the years. Nothing too special about that. And same thing with the torch. They've been using the same model for the torch forever. The telescope piece, the translucent yellow and orange tiles. Nothing too special about the torch, but it was nice that we did get one. There's only one other torch in the whole set, so that was interesting. They only gave us one other. That's day 3. Let's go to day 4. Day 4's review. Day 4 gave us 2 pieces that were pretty big. It was the only other door that they actually revealed on the back of the box. The snowberry bush with a little bit of snow ground there, which I always thought was interesting. That we did actually get pretty early on. And the creeper. The creeper minifigure. Something else they've never really messed with Minecraft wise, like they've never actually changed how the creeper looks or how it is seen in LEGO Minecraft. So, I mean, no real reason to change something that's already good. So, that was day 4's build. Day 5, on the other hand, gave us the first mini build. The first mini build that we got was this little oak tree or spruce tree. I can't quite tell. I think it might be spruce because of the coloration. I could be wrong though. With a little micro build of Steve, which of course came with an extra of this. The exact amount of pieces, a brown, an olive green, and the face piece were all included as an extra, so you can make a second Steve, and I did. It's over there on the Lego plate that I had all these on. It's a little tiled off area, some snow, some water, ice, and the tree obviously. Plus Steve, of course. I think it is good. Good little micro build here. Now, like I said, was the first micro build. There were 5 micro builds included in the whole set, which made it very interesting. Day 6 gave us the first and only snow golem that I've got with the new model in this collection. So yeah, we got the little snow golem, which of course, as I went over in day 1, or day 6 actually, the arms do move. So does the torso if you really want to, but I'm going to keep it this way. The torso does move. So the torso, arms, and head all can be positioned however you want. It is a snow golem. Something that I don't think many people use in Minecraft. To go away for get some snow, you can make like a snowball generator with these things. I'm not really sure if you need snow, but if you really need snow blocks, replenishable source right here. That was what we got on day 6. Let's go to day 7. Let me make sure that was day 6. Yes. Day 7 was all the way down in the bottom left corner. And this gave us that little iron golem. Where's the little iron golem? There's the little iron golem. This is one of 2 of minifigures like this. I consider it a minifigure. It's technically a micro figure, but it's too big for the micro world. So we did get this. Just a little iron golem. Nothing too big. It does have movable arms and technically a movable head. So that does exist if you want to. But yeah, a little iron golem here. Nothing too big. See it there. That was day 7. So day 8, I'm pretty sure, is the day we got another minifigure. We got the cat, which I'm pretty sure, I have still yet to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's a calico. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure this is also a cat minifigure they've not put into a set before, so this may be a new addition. It is just the basic cat model with different colors, of course. The tail does move if you want it to. So, that's the cat. And then it also did come with a fishing rod with a fish on it. Which I think the fish is upside down. Yeah. A fishing rod piece with a fish on it. I'm actually going to start putting these where they belong on the set. To keep track of what's done and what's not done. Is that day 8? So I need to. Push. Now, day 9 gave us Steve, the diamond pickaxe, and the enchantment table. So where's Steve and the enchantment table? Now, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong here, the enchantment table was a unique piece for this Lego set. I could be completely wrong about that, but this is the first one I've ever got, as far as I could tell. It does have a printed on book piece in the top, printed on side pieces that actually look really accurate to the game. I really wish there was side printing that matched like about what you can see right now on the print on each side, so that it would turn into full one. But I'm fine with it like the way it is. It's fine that way. Then, of course, it came with Steve with the sweater. The only other player minifigure in the whole advent calendar. He has a diamond pickaxe, diamond helmet, a unique shirt with a snow golem sweater, and then an ender pearl. So the ender pearl piece is also something I don't see very often. It came with one extra, which I am glad about. It's sitting on the board next to the seeds and the little micro build of Steve. So, Steve and the enchantment tail plus a diamond pickaxe. Nothing too special about a diamond pickaxe, but yeah, it's still something. I'll take a diamond pickaxe. Now, we're going to go from day 9 to day 10. Day 10 is in the top corner. This came with a netherite sword in a box that I've still yet to figure out what it is in actual Minecraft terms, and a red bed. So we're going to grab those. Starting with the red bed here, it's, just the basic Minecraft red bed that they've been using ever since the first night, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it has had some alterations since that day, like that set came out the first night. But I do think it's mostly the same after all this time. It does look pretty accurate. It is a little bit longer. It should only be 4 and not 5. So this whole last part should not be there. And that would be the legs connecting to these 4. And then I feel like this should be a flat piece. But that's just me. Because they've got it at 6 studs. It should really only be 5. But they made it 6 so it's even with the Minecraft block scaling. So, there's that, the bed. And then in the other part of the set here, you had a netherite sword. Which you haven't got many netherite swords, but I am glad that they included netherite in this. Plus, whatever this box is. In LEGO sets, I've been using it as like a composter, but it doesn't make sense for a composter. So then I started swapping to barrels, thinking it's a barrel with a netherite sword. But it doesn't really make sense. It has to be a barrel. It's the only thing I can think of. But they've been using this in sets before the barrel existed. Really need an answer to this one so I can accurately use the block. Because I'm pretty sure in Minecraft this has to be something. They wouldn't put it in the set if it's not an actual piece. And you can't put a netherite sword in a composter like that. Because it just doesn't work that way. You put plants in it and it turns into bone meal, not netherite swords. So, I don't know where this piece comes from or what it really is. I do put the shovel and axe in here as well, and that's actually all the tools included in the whole set. The axe, the shovel, the pickaxe that Steve has, and the sword. There's no hoe or anything included. Now, onwards to day 11, which was the next micro build of another part of the snowy village. Now, it has, from what it looks like, a pumpkin on the outside here, a little bit of pathway on the side, and the other side's covered in snow. It's just a basic village house, a little bit of snow on the roof, all tiled off. Nothing too big, but I am glad they included a little bit of the micro world stuff with the snowy village. So, I am glad that it's here. I am going to put it right here next to Steve, like I did before. That's day 11. Let's go to day 12. Day 12, halfway through the set, gave us a drowned with a trident. The drowned minifigure is something I've got a couple of in the past, but it's nice to get an extra. A little bit of ice here in the translucent 2x4 tile. And the drowned print's always nice. A trident model is always nice to get a trident. I do have a trident in a set literally right across from me. I can see the scuba diver skin minifigure. with the axolotls and the glow squid set. You know, that one goes great with the ocean monument. It's holding a trident just like this one. I think there's a trident in a set behind the Mar as well. Yeah, I think it's the stable. It has a character on a diamond armored horse holding a trident. It also comes with a skeleton horse. So, it's actually nice to get another trident and another drowned. Put the drowned in the set. Now, that was day 11, or 12, I mean 12, not 11. Let's go to day 13. Day 13 gave us the Warden, the only other build like the Iron Golem before this. That is like this micro build, but it's not really the micro world style micro build. With the Warden. Of course, just like the Iron Golem, the head moves and the arms move. And you can do whatever you want with that. Of course, for me, I'm going to leave it like this so it doesn't lose balance. It is a little bit more 3D than the Iron Golem in a way, but it looks pretty good. You can tell it's a Warden. I'll put that right here next to the Iron Golem. It's day 13 review. Where's day 14 though? Day 14, 2 weeks exactly into the set. We got 2 more pieces. A bookshelf with a torch on top. And a lectern. So, starting with the bookshelf, it is just the basic bookshelf design they've been using since the original Village set. If I'm not wrong, that was the first iteration. I could be completely wrong, though. It's the same thing with the torch. They've been using that since they started the LEGO Minecraft series. Minifigure scale Minecraft series, that is. The Micro World technically didn't have torches like that. And then the lectern reuses that printed on piece, the printed book piece, just like the enchantment table had. But it's a little bit more unique in its actual design because, you know, it has to be curved on the top. It's a lectern. So, yeah. Once again, another really nice one. And another piece that I did not have in my LEGO collection until now. So I'll set the lectern where it belongs. Stream it that bed. And Steve while I'm at it. Steve is slightly crooked. Same thing with Alex. Alex is also crooked. It's gonna annoy me if they are on here straight. And then put the bookshelf next to the bed. Now, that was day 14. Where's day 15? Day 15, right above Steve. This one gave us the polar bear. Now, I have got a couple polar bears in the past. With the Igloo set, I'm pretty sure that one of the Snow Bomb sets came with polar bears. I thought it was an Igloo, but that looks like strays. Stray, wolf. I know there was a Snow Bomb set that came with polar bears. I forget which one it is, though. I know I've got at least one polar bear in the past. But it is nice to get another polar bear. I'm pretty sure it's the same build type as the previous one. It's just, you know, it's a polar bear. It's technically special. It's a polar bear. So, nothing else with this one, just the polar bear. Doesn't do much. But it is unique. It's been a while since I've seen a polar bear in Minecraft. Even though we have a snow biome nearby, one of our worlds. That was day 15. Day 16 was in the fireplace. I gotta move the Iron Golem and Warden out of the way so I can access it. And this gave us the next micro build. Which, of course, that next micro build, if I can fix Alex, who just fell over, was the Nether Portal, which came with the zombie, which also, of course, had an extra green tile, the face tile, and the blue tile. which allowed me to make another zombie for my Micro World collection. And it also had this sparkled, translucent purple piece that I've never seen before, used for another portal of the actual portal itself. Now there's lava, snow, and I'm gonna guess it's stone, like where water was used to cover up the nether portal a little bit, or the water for wherever it is. And they're making the nether portal. It is interesting how the sparkly piece works. It is still see-through with the light, and it actually looks really good if you have a light behind it. I unfortunately just don't have a light with me to show it. I mean, you can kind of see it there. It looks perfect, actually. It looks like another portal frame. Like, really. So, that one also looks really good. Let's see where it belongs on the set. Actually belongs a little further on the set. And that was day 16. So let's go to day 17. Day 17 gave us the stray plus a box of snowballs. Now I'm going to guess it's a barrel. It has to be a barrel. Starting with the stray is wearing diamond armor. It's just a basic skeleton piece underneath. Just in the light sand gray, if I'm not wrong. This is the official color. It's a very light gray, but not really light gray. I could be wrong completely, but it is a stray. I do have a couple strays in the, I think it's the original snow... No, not the original, the second version of the igloo, the one with the banners. But it had a cloth piece over the chest piece, because technically they have that. I'm not sure if I have another stray anywhere else, but it is interesting. This one didn't come with a cloth piece, but instead they gave it a diamond chest piece. It is working like a normal minifigure, of course. Basic bow, things like that. And of course, it also came with this box full of snowballs. Just basic white studs in one of these brown boxes again, just like the sword. This has to be a barrel. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm going to start using it like a barrel and thinking it's a barrel. It's the only thing that makes any sense is a barrel. Lego Star Wars uses this as crates, but obviously Minecraft doesn't have crates. At least not like Minecraft, or not like Star Wars does. Now, that was day 17, so we need day 18, which is up here on the very top of the set. Day 18 gave us the next Micro Worlds piece, the village house. The basic small village house with the windows. It looks like it has a little bit of a farm plot here, a little bit of path, packed ice on the side. The windows go all the way through, so you can actually see all the way through. It's completely covered in snow on the roof. It is very nice. Once again, another Micro World piece. I'm actually glad that they've been including a lot of Micro World lately. I was really liking that series. And I'm glad they have kind of revived it. And the crafting table got a lot of positive feedback, I guess. And they're making another one that comes out on the 1st, so that's going to be nice to see. So, I'm interested to see what happens there. That was day 18, so we need day 19. Day 19 is down here. It's the day 1. Day 19 gave us the red and green sheep, which I'm pretty sure are brand new colors they've never done before. We have the red sheep, which, you know, it's just the basic sheep print on a red model of the original white piece. Unfortunately, no sheared tan blocks, but technically you can get a tan block, put it there where this red one goes in, and you'd have a piece of red wool. Just a basic block of red wool there. And then right next to this one, of course, was the green one. Exactly the same as the red one, but I know for a fact we have not got a green sheep before. The green sheep is new. We may have had a red one in the past, but I know the green one is a new one. I've never seen a green sheep in Lego, so this has to be a new one. I could be wrong. There are Lego Minecraft sets I do not own, and a whole bunch I have not built. So I could be completely wrong on if they have actually made a red and green sheep before. But who knows. But that was day 19, so I'm looking for day 20 now. So close to the end. Day 20 was a piece of deep slate diamond ore plus a zombie with an enchanted axe. Now, this is where I think the set was kind of weird with its choice here. So it gave us deep slate diamond ore, which I'm not gonna pass up deep slate diamond ore. If I'm not wrong, I don't think I've gotten deep slate diamond ore before in a Lego Minecraft set, at least one that I've built. I may have some in the sets that I haven't built yet. But it doesn't really fit anywhere in the set. Because the entire set is the overworld type area. There's area on the board with water, and snow is everywhere. There's grass in places. And there's place inside the building for, you know, the crafting table, enchantment table, bookshelves, things like that. And enemies can be outside. But deep slate diamond ore didn't really fit. So I just throw it outside next to the house. Like an Enderman had placed it there or something. And call it good enough. Now, as for the zombie, we do have a Lego Minecraft zombie minifigure, just like normal. Basic Lego Minecraft zombie, except it is wearing a diamond chest piece. Once again, just like the Stray. Meaning the only piece of diamond armor we did not get in the set was diamond pants, and we would have had a full set of diamond armor. And of course, it comes with an enchanted axe. Unknown what type of axe. Most likely it's iron, but I mean, enchanted ones are that light purple, the pinkish purple, which I think works really well. But yeah. The zombie minifigure was always a good one. Then, on day 21, which was up here at the top, we got the little micro build of the Christmas tree. The little Christmas tree. Which was a nice little build. I put it in the little micro world village that the set has come with. So yeah, pretty nice. I actually do like how it was built. Then, day 22. Only 3 days left. I know what I did 23 and 24, but I just want to be sure. Day 22 was this very interesting chair. So, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong here, it's a slab with signs on the sides and a trap door. I'm pretty sure that's what it is and how you build it. So I actually think that's a really nice design. And I will probably be using that as an actual chair design in Minecraft. It also came with this little table, which I don't know exactly how it's built here, but it looks like probably a slab with some candles on it. Something like that. Because I don't think you could place candles on something without it being hovering. But some candles on a little table. I threw this in the middle of the set. And then day 23, we got this little table with a red candle on some grass. And on that also had a cake piece, which of course is removable. But yeah, a little cake, little Minecraft cake piece. It's been a long time since I've got an actual Minecraft cake in Lego Minecraft. And then finally, day 24, Christmas Eve. We got a pretty big one, 3 pieces. We got a furnace here, which has an on and off side, just like every Lego Minecraft set that has had a furnace in it. On the top of the set is a cookie, which it did give an extra cookie, which is also on the board, sitting to the side. Very nice. So another furnace. Followed by a bucket of milk, which of course the milk piece is removable, as every Lego Minecraft bucket has had. Or every bucket in general, actually. You can just remove the stud, it just sits on there. But it's a bucket of milk, so milk, cookie, furnace. And then finally, with that, we had one final piece of the set. The final character as well. The Santa Villager, which I'm going to call it a villager because I don't think it matches the witch print for the face. As a Santa-inspired shirt, and the main body piece is red with black half legs like all the villagers have. The head, of course, does move and everything, but the interesting thing is it uses the new witch hat model. Because I remember a time when the witch hat was actually dual molded. But now, you can take the witch hats off, if I'm not wrong. I haven't built a witch with one of the new models before. I could be wrong entirely on that, but you can take off the head, or the hat piece here, and it fits on any Lego Minecraft minifigure, technically. But I'm going to keep it on this one because it's special this way. That gave us the Santa Villager for Christmas Eve. And that, right there, was all 24 days of the Lego Minecraft Advent Calendar 2025, given a full review. I am going to say right now, this is probably one of the best Advent calendars that I've done with Lego. I think I've done 4 ever. 3 of them were Star Wars, which gave some pretty nice minifigures themselves. But I think this one tops them because of the variety of what's actually included in the set. And here's one last look at the entire set in its entirety, as they're placed on the base plate that I did. Drowned in the water there, the fishing rod that has been discarded by the water. The little micro village, of course. The nether portal, Steve. Up in the front you have the snow golem staring down the creeper. From a distance, the cat also staring at it through the window there. So there's technically a window piece there, it's just 2D, you can't see it. And then on this side, you have the polar bear. There's Santa sitting outside. Side here, there's that half chopped down oak tree. The green and red sheep, zombie, and stray are both there. Plus that randomly placed diamond ore. And the barrel full of snow blocks, or snowballs, whatever they are. Also along the front was also that cake, the furnace. and the bucket of milk, plus that torch sitting next to where Santa is. Then on the inside you have the crafting table, the lectern, the barrel with the tools, Alex, Steve, the micro warden and iron golem present under the tree, the bed, the chair, the bookshelf, the enchantment table, crafting table, everything. I'm going to pick up the camera. It's going to be a little shaky. Just to show an overhead view of the set. And it's a little bit dark because I'm covering some of the light itself. But that is everything. That is the entire review. I'm going to put the entire advent calendar in its own separate playlist because I didn't think about doing that until when I started this stream. So, Advent Calendar 2025 should pop up. If they do another LEGO Minecraft Advent Calendar next year, I will, of course, add that to a list and hopefully get the LEGO Minecraft Advent Calendar. I really did enjoy doing this every day. This is what kept me on track of doing my 25 days of Christmas streams every day, was this Advent Calendar. Because I wanted to make sure I built my daily Advent Calendar build, see what we got. It turned out pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with the results. The results here were 5 Micro World pieces. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minifigures, if you include the sheep and the snow golem and the polar bear as minifigures as well. We got a whole bunch of pieces you can put around his other sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's about 12 pieces that can be put in actual sets. 13 if you include the dinosaur. 14 if you include the chair and table. 2 micro minifigures that don't really fit anywhere. They're kind of just there. And then also that little tree. The snowberry bush. And the table with the cake on it. Technically you could also fit in sets. The present you can technically fit in the set. Whole bunch of equipment for minifigures if you really wanted to swap out some tools. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. And yeah, other than that, I think this could be about it for stream 1. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you aren't already. Hit the notification bell if you want us to know if our channel will go live. Do the service they might just do Saturdays. And yeah. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream off now. I have one more set I need to do. I'm going to show it real quick. It should be quick and easy. It's the ballerina nutcracker scene. Yeah, this set was a gift with purchase last year. It's been sitting on my shelf since last year, and I wanted to build it as a Christmas set. So, yeah, I'm going to build that real quick. It shouldn't take too long. 244 pieces. That is half of what this set, actually it's a little bit over a half of what the entire Advent Calendar had in it. But, yeah. Should be fine. I should be able to get it done. But, yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone. This stream is going to end right now. If you have a transcription, Discord, Twitch, check them out. Links are on the description. I'll see you guys there. Bye, everyone. Stream ending here in about 1 minute.